So Ignite is a bi-monthly set of talks. We have 10 speakers at each event and they talk about everything and anything.
The format is that you get 5 minutes. You have 20 PowerPoint slides and each of those 20 slides last for 15 seconds, so they automatically transition to keep the talks moving.
They tend to come into 3 main sections: educational, inspirational and funny, and we find that the best nights have a good mixture of those. Our tagline is enlighten us but make it quick.
Ignite Cardiff is the best night in the social calendar. I love Ignite for the energy and for the passion of the people who are here. It's such a great group of people. Tonight I'm going to talk about why I love Cardiff and why I think Cardiff is the greatest place to live in the world.
What city in the world can you live in where you own a castle just by living or working here? So you can go and sit in there and have a picnic whenever you want. Incredible.
We get cocksure people who come in and think they can present to anyone, and before they know it they're 4 slides behind. We get other people who are really nervous and shy and stressed out about it. They practice so hard they nail it. We've not had any feedback where somebody said, oh my god, I wish I hadn't done it. On the flip side, we've had people come up to us and say, you won't believe this, but I've just got a brand new job, and one of the key criteria was I needed to be able to communicate. And so I showed them the Ignite video and got the gig.
The abacus. The abacus is fairly new, but this is also about Cardiff Contemporary. This is also about the Empty Walls project. There's some really incredible art movements going on in the city.
I think the networking scene in Cardiff is really interesting because of the diversity. So because we've got quite a good scale across the sectors, you tend to find clusters of people who are doing special things. So I think that's kind of why Cardiff's got a bit of a unique edge, because it's got enough scale for these clusters to thrive and succeed.
You get the chance to come out, you get the chance to socialise with really interesting, creative people, but you also get the chance to listen to people talk about something that you've probably never put any time into thinking about. It's always enlightening, it's potentially humorous, and it's always educational.
Caroline Street. Let's not hide from what we're good at. I want to just, right, quick check. Dorothy's? Tony's? Chippy Lane? Chippy Alley?
Cardiff's a great place to do business. In my opinion, it's great because we've got access to government and they're listening, they're willing to hear what the community wants. You've got 70,000 students within 45 minutes of Cardiff. You've got 1.4 million people within 45 minutes of Cardiff.
And the next thing we're doing, which I'm super excited and also super nervous about, is launching a newspaper called the CDF. And that's about all the great things that happen in Cardiff that we don't celebrate. The perception is that things don't happen. Amazing things happen that we all take for granted. We just need to shout out about it.
I'd say Cardiff's the best place to start a business because of things like Jobs Growth Wales, which allow you to employ people, because of the talent coming out of the universities and the willingness for the universities to work alongside you. And because the network's so open and supportive, you ask anyone for a favour on Twitter, you'll have 5 or 6 people who come back to you willing to give up their evening or meet you for a coffee and having a chat.
If you've got something you want to do in the city, whether it's come up and give an Ignite talk and you're freaking out about that and you've got ideas to talk about, spread them. People want to hear them. Cardiff's a great city and Cardiff is growing and improving.